what happened, right? I'm on my way to an anti-mask rally to cover it in London for my man. You saw that I was covering it for Mike Humanist Report. I also give that footage to Rayyvana, TYT, etc. And Rayyvana told me that your uncle told her that Dave Rubin like crossed you up, shook you up. You was getting yammed on, all type of shit. Now I don't know what's true and what's not true, but we was trying to ask you about it.
It's sad when your old employer just starts spreading misinformation about you.
That's what's up, though. But Hasan, like we, listen to this, Hasan. Like we know that you big time now. This snap, Hasan. We was fucking with you before all that shit.
The stream is down.
What?
The stream went down.
Everyone's saying it.
Oh no! What happened?
You broke it.
No, okay, we're live again.
Broke our stream, bro.
We're live again.
Is it back? Okay.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Looks like we're back. Yeah.
Okay.
You might need to refresh it because it's like my computer is like freaking out.
Yeah, you just gotta refresh the stream.
Now, Hasan, what I was gonna say is, respectfully, Michael Brooks is the one who introduced you and me. Even though I ain't talked to you for a minute, he's the one that said, "Yo, Hasan a good dude," blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. We was following each other and this and that. So me and Q was fucking with you before all that shit, man. So it's like, okay, Hasan, he a good one, he a real one. But when we got at you about it, you didn't want to give no details. So we was wondering, like, yo, did Ruben ball you up like that?
No.
No, hold on. Before you say anything,
no. Hold up.
Oh, go ahead, Q. Go ahead.
Here's what I heard. Because I saw Cenk was like trying to defend his nephew's honor and saying something like, "Oh yeah, that nothing like that really happened." I don't think that Dave could defend him. First of all, Hasan, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
You're 6'4". Okay, and Dave is how tall?
I don't know. I mean, he's like 6 foot, maybe. I don't know.
Or what he put it?
Shorter.
Yeah, he's about 6 feet.
Yeah, no, the way he put it was that Dave was defending you, and that's the opposite of what happened. What we had actually heard was that it was the other way around, that you were defending on him. You were trying to play the low post game on him, and he crossed your ass up like Iverson did Jordan, okay? And apparently broke your ankles. And to this day, you have back problems as a result of all that. Okay, I heard you put your ass on skates. That's what streets were saying. That's all I heard.
Hey, can I interrupt real quick? Because it appears that people in chat are saying that Hasan is still streaming to his own channel, and I don't know. Okay, so
no, it's all good.
Right, they're just complaining.
Now, Hasan, according to your uncle, because one thing I will say, Hasan, is the only thing that disappointed me was when you saw the video of me joking with Humanist about it. Like, I was like, you look like almost like annoyed. I'm like, yo, Hasan, we joking.
He's annoyed right now. Look at his face. The man is upset.
No, not at all. Sorry, I every time I'm done with the stream, I get like a little hazy. Well, I'm technically not even done with the stream, but like I get in like this hazy a brain space where it's been like 8 hours. That's just it.
I got you.
I'm not annoyed by it at all. No, because I think what happened is that was coming at a time when like I was getting shit on relentlessly on the on a string of like I think it was like the 8th week of like a new controversy, and I thought this was some other
because of your multi-million-dollar LA mansion and your tax evasion.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was like that tacked on with like the Twitch leaks, which is like I don't even hide my income in any way, and then just like constantly getting fucking shit on over and over again, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, no, I know it's a me.
I would like to apologize because Cenk told this to me on TYT, and I should have not told Cole anything because he has the biggest mouth in the world.
Hell yeah. But the thing is, Hasan, is like, I was fucking with you long before all that shit, man. So I would never throw no disrespect your way. Because let's keep it real.
I was hating on this man from.
Oh yeah, he was hating way worse than me. Everybody like this, Hasan Q. You remember
damn motherfucker? Every time you out here saying, every time he's saying some shit about foreign policy, I got a dunk on his ass, right? So
hold on. There was one time, Hasan, I actually called Q because of you.
Who you?
Hold on, Q. Remember when I called you about Hasan about 6 months ago? Because I was like, Q, you not from Cali, bro. You don't understand what this recall means, bro. Hasan, he in Cali, bro. Why you being disrespectful? Like, Yeah, man. Like Hasan, we fuck with you. We would never throw no actual disrespect your way. But the thing is that according to your uncle, that Dave Rubin's special move was like blocking shit from the back, correct? Hasan?
Dave Rubin's special move. It's been so many years. I've totally blacked out.
No, apparently he was a specialist at the chase down block.
Yeah, like he would chase cast down and block you from behind. So I'm just asking Hasan, did Dave Rubin get you from the back?
No, Dave Rubin did not get me from the back.
Oh my! Hey, okay. And what I had heard was that like physical therapy was rather rigorous afterwards, and that you had an insurance policy that covered it, which I'm very glad to hear about. Apparently it didn't put you in the poorhouse, obviously, but you did. No,
my back is fucked up on a totally separate. You guys tied two different things together.
Okay, so I just wanted to know. You
can hear me better right now, right? Now,
yeah, we can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because before I was worried because I was I think I was on the camera mic or something, so it was probably echoey.
You're good. No, so I heard that you had like some physical therapy sessions and whatnot, and they got you into Swedish massage. So, I wasn't sure if it was like a dry rub or if they use oil or whatever.
All of these are lies. I've never.
I just wanted to ask the question. I just wanted to ask the question.
We ask questions like Tucker Carlson, man.
Yeah, on account of Dave, did you get that thing oiled down?
Did Dave Rubin roll my bag out? No, he did not.
Oh Lord.
Okay. All right.
Hey, yo, Hasan. So, do you know what kind of show we run here?
No, I do not. I have no idea.
We should have called it homosexual rigmarole. Is what we should have called it.
Because they might have got TOS for that shit. Hasan, this is a show where communists.
As long as you don't say the C word, you're good.
No.
You know how many times the N word has been on this stream?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you can say the N word. You can't say the C word.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
No, it's okay. I gave them the C word pass. They're fine.
Apparently, the N word's not a slur according to some people.
So Hasan, this is a place where leftists go who like getting pussy, who like big titties, who like ass, all that shit. Like this is the type of show we run here. You know what I'm saying?
The pussy getting stream is what it is.
Oh, absolutely, man. Like let me actually, Hasan, are you aware of the Nevada governor's race?
The Nevada governor's race? Oh, yeah. You're gonna talk about that crazy lady?
I mean, I'm just asking.
I'm a little aware of it. Right now, you have. I know the crazy Trump lady is like running, right?
I mean, I'm just asking. Are you aware of the Nevada governor race?
Michelle Fiore. Yes, I am aware.
I mean, like I said, I listen to both sides, Hasan. You feel me?
I listen to both sides. You think Michelle Fiore's hot? Is that what you're saying?
He's down horrendous for Michelle Fiore.
Oh my God.
She's played it like 1,000 times on her channel.
She listen to me, Hasan. I play this video every other day for the last 2 months because I'm just asking if people are interested in hearing both sides, my nigga. That's all. Hasan, I know you at the end of your day. You tired as fuck, man, but I'm just asking if you know about it.
I wouldn't. No, I would not. I don't find her attractive. I don't even find Lauren Boebert attractive, and some people.
That's cute girl right there, man. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't want to be a part of this conversation. He was like, Michelle Fiore.
No, that is not true. Nah. But like I said, listen, Hasan, I prefer bigger women, and I feel like Michelle Fiore fits that niche, because the thing is, I had to drop Meghan McCain for her, Hasan. That's where I'm at right now.
I feel like you have a type.
Oh, I do, 100%, unapologetically too. Unapologetically, But damn, Hasan, like I said, what's crazy is that 2 years ago we was on a wild ass stream together. You remember that shit?
Oh, the stream that bitch ass still talks about to this day because he's got nothing else going on.
Let's not. Yeah. Okay, look. You can talk about Dave Rubin blowing my bag out all day. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, no, let's not even bring that up, please.
No, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, like I said, I was just curious that same discourse would bring us together again. Because the night you were banned, right? The night you were banned, I'm on this stream with Marina. Remember, you're supposed to be on here like next night. Me and Marina, when we heard about the ban, we was like, "Oh hell no!" We finally got you to agree. And then you got banned, man. I wept for you, Hasan. I went for you, homie.
It happens.
I didn't.
You know.
I mean,
I've been banned. I've been banned 5 times on the platform. It's whatever. You know. It comes with the territory. I think Twitch's TOS is still better, unfortunately, than most other platforms when you compare it to like YouTube or until recently, and even now to this day, you still have Steven Crowder and shit. You know what I mean? One of the largest live streamers on that platform is just straight up doing insane shit like George Floyd execution recreations and stuff like that, and he still has a platform and a pretty big one. So I don't think you'd ever be able to do that on a platform like Twitch. Like they would perma you immediately, but also at the same time, it's like, you know, then they do this where they go like overcorrective and go overboard because they respond immediately to like any kind of like manufactured outrage, and reactionaries are very good at that. So
Steven Crowder is on his like last strike though, right?
Allegedly.
I don't know. I mean, that's never gonna happen though, because like he is too big of a right-wing content creator that would.
Yeah, they're not gonna get him off the platform. It's never gonna happen. Doesn't matter what he does or says. You know, which wouldn't be so bad if the bro would just come out the closet already. You know, that's my thing. It's like, man, like it's quite obvious to everybody that you're just overcompensating. I don't even really like to do it. Like I don't like to do that, but you know, the radar is strong.
Yeah. Wait, what foreign policy disagreements do we have?
Oh God,
maybe
come on,
China.
man.
I knew you couldn't let it go.
Do we have to do
listen,
this?
Listen, because the last time I got banned wasn't for Cracker. Okay, the last time I got banned was for America Deserved 9/11. So I don't know what kind of foreign policy disagreement we have. Are you really going to come out right now and say that you know that American foreign policy was not a direct contributor to 9/11? Really, Q?
Is that what you think? Is that what you think I'm saying?
I don't know.
Hasan, if we're gonna talk about like which of
I don't know what you're about to say right now.
No, if we're gonna talk about which of the two of us has views that are gonna get us like tossed off of this platform immediately, we know that out of the two of us, it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even playing around.
Hey, Hasan, he ain't even got his check right now. He ain't even got his blue check.
No, the last time that you and I had any kind of smoke or whatever disagreement was when you were talking about the recall election.
Yeah,
you were out here like trying to sheepdog. Yeah, you're trying to sheepdog.
I called you about that.
Oh yeah, I'm a DNC operative, straight up, according to Glenn Greenwald, and he's right. I love the DNC. And I love Gavin Newsom. He's hot. He's sexy.
Yeah.
He's got perfectly coiffed hair. No, the way I see it is
wasn't Gavin Newsom with what's her face back in the day, Kimberly Guilfoyle?
Yeah, I told you. I met Kimberly.
What happened?
In 06-07, I met Kimberly. She's hella nice. She was hella cool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you really have great taste, Cole.
My nigga, Hasan, I'll tell you right now, 52-year-old Kimberly Guilfoyle, with all the shit I read she was doing at Fox News, you goddamn right I fucked the shit out of Kimberly Guilfoyle. Come on, man. She's freaky as fuck.
Saying the best is yet to come.
Man. Come on, man.
It's not even the shift change.
Hey, yo, okay. Hasan, can you settle a long-standing disagreement between us? Okay. Would you not agree that Lowen Bobert has big Dava Fox energy, or is it just me?
Big Dana Fox? What?
Dava Fox.
Dava Fox? I don't know who that is.
Google
wow, I'm surprised actually.
Dava Fox? What is that?
Oh, yo, how do I know?
Wait, let's see. Okay, well,
he said Bobert ain't hot while you were gone.
Oh my God, you're right. What the fuck?
Am I not good at this?
Oh my God.
Are they not the same person, separated at birth?
She could literally do a porn parody of Lauren Bogart.
Yes,
absolutely. Very easily.
But she wouldn't, because she's MAGA, so she wouldn't. She probably
absolutely.
Although if the money was
she
right,
would. Wait, if she's is she MAGA?
Yes.
Lauren,
Dava Fox is absolutely MAGA.
Then okay. Then why wouldn't she? She would probably do it like, you know what I mean, like as a cool thing.
Hasan, you know who could play Megan McCain? My ex, man. Real talk. My ex. Yeah, absolutely my ex.
Absolutely. Like in the bedroom? What do you mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll give you the name. Kacey Parker. Google that one. Casey Parker. And then put BBW just to make sure. Yeah, she could definitely play Megan McCain, bro.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes, you do have.
So Hasan, when you talk about a type, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I fit that, you know. But Hasan, you know what I noticed recently, man? Like, I was telling Q and I was telling my homegirl Nia here, like, yo, Hasan sometimes.
Hold up, I got one more for you. I got one more for you. Do you not think that Marjorie Taylor Greene could be played by Sarah J?
Nah, that's giving her too much credit, man. That's giving her too much credit.
No, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Sarah Jane?
Sarah J.
Not Sarah
J-A-Y.
Jane, like from Doctor Who. Sarah J. J-A-Y.
Sarah J.
Sarah J. How do you spell it? Like Sarah is just regular Sarah. S-A-R-A-H.
Regular J. J-A-Y. Yeah, that's right.
I
don't think I can find her.
Okay.
It's not coming up. You guys are pulling up some strange names up here. I've never heard of any. Like
Hasan, this is what we do on this show,
I
man.
feel like I could have
talk about
accidentally
no
jerked off to at least one of these people that you've mentioned, and I have not. And I'm out there putting the work, and yet I've no idea who these people are.
Hasan, this is what we do on this show, man. This is where communists go to beat degenerates.
No, my problem is that I was raised on Twitter.
Wait, I want to know what the foreign policy dispute is.
There wasn't.
I want to know.
I was talking shit. We don't really have a big.
Oh no! Oh, because I'm a gruesome Gavin Newsom fan. That's why.
No, it's because I mean, it was the whole Gavin Newsom thing. That was I was saying that like that's just sheepdogging because there was never any danger that he was going to be recalled. So all of the alarm raising about whether what's her face Dianne Feinstein was going to have she was going to end up losing her seat or dying or something like that. Like that was never going to happen. That was my only thing, right? But I will give you
If Larry Elder actually, first of all, I mean, it wasn't going to happen. You're right, but like, if there was a chance, okay, because like the worst possible thing it could ever happen always happens in American politics for some reason. Dianne Feinstein that's been holding onto that fucking seat with a death grip for, I don't know, however, a century now, would have fucking died immediately on the spot. She would have perished opening up that position immediately.
Yeah.
Look,
it was never going to happen. And the thing that bothers me about that is that like all the election promises that Newsom had leading into it, like they're not following up on any of it. Just the same way as Joe Biden has
I agree,
and Kamala Harris has a raft of election promises that they just have no intention of fulfilling on. They say, well,
I knew that wasn't. I said it even during the election that's most likely 98% of their promises are not going to ever happen. And I started calling this out super early, and people would yell at me all the time whenever I said like, "What's up?" I thought Joe Biden was a fedayeen for fucking the public option. Like he came out there, they literally rolled him out of the cryo chamber to the debate stage just so he could ride or die for the public option. 0 times have they ever even mentioned the public option. That's not even a fucking effective policy solution to America's healthcare problems.
Yep.
And yet no mention of it whatsoever since they won the election. What's up with that? Yeah. Obviously, like Medicare for all, completely done. That's not even a dream at this point. And it's pretty.
No money for healthcare. $787 billion for the military-industrial complex. I mean,
there was also the $10,000 of student loan forgiveness, and then that's out the window too.
It went from like 50 down to like 20 some odd, then down to 10, down to nothing. And the thing is, at any point that he wants to, I think I was one of the first people to point this out, that he doesn't require the approval of Congress. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even have to be Joe Biden who does it. Joe Biden can, like, just through like bad channels, say to his Secretary of Education,
full-blown relief. He could do full-blown relief right now with the stroke of a pen. Like, that's it.
But it's not Biden's call. It's actually the Secretary of Education's call. But his cabinet member can, at any point he wants to, just eliminate like all federally held student debt. And the reason that they won't do it is because, well, there's a rather large industry servicing that debt. Like Navient makes a hell of a lot of money helping to service that debt, and the privately held amounts are actually being tranched into the same way that like subprime loans were tranched into bond investments back around 2006, 2007, 2008. That's the same thing that they're doing with the private student loans, is that they're now essentially tranched into privately held securities. With the federally held student loan debt, they'll never, like, it'll just never happen. They'll never get rid of it because it's bondage. The reason that so many people are in their jobs right now, working jobs that they fucking hate, is because they're also servicing their student loan debts. They're let too many people free at the same time, so they're never going to offer a debt jubilee. Just won't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So respectfully, my nigga, you know how much I love you, Q. Literal one of my best friends. Me, our families are friends and this and that. But this how you sound right now, my nigga. You know, I need you to slow down. Need you to slow down. But I will say this is the only thing I got to say about that is Hasan, like, I'm from Cali. I just moved to Canada this year. Okay. I just moved to Canada this year. And my son lives in San Jose. His mom is not legal. So you know, when I spoke with David Griscom and Jamie Peck, Jamie was waiting to hear back from you, by the way. You know, she DM'd you a while back. You should holler at him, man.
You're back from me?
No, Hasan.
Oh, Hasan. Okay.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you.
All right, I'll look at my DMs.
Yeah, holla at her, man. Holla at her, because she was waiting to hear back from you about some shit. But regardless, like she had said, they said the best thing, which, you know, Q always says it, but of course, because Q black, I needed white reinforcement. But not for real. They said the same thing. They were like, you know, fascism's already here. Joe Biden is just slowly delaying it, but it's already here. So when I voted for Joe Biden, all I did was buy time so I could get my son up here. I have no faith in none of this shit, man. None. That's why I left. But at the same time, when you was talking about, you know, what you're talking about with Larry Elder, Q, I called you. I was like, yo, Hasan is in Cali, though, bro. He got a point. Okay, he got a point. Because I don't want to see accelerated my kid's mom being deported and my kid, you know, being basically fucked up off of that. You know, me and Q had a discussion about that. You know, so like, trust me, I felt where you was coming from with that, but at the same time, I had to be Q. I had that shit explained to you like sheepdog. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is sheepdogging, my nigga? I never heard that shit in my life.
I always get super tired of the worn out conversation about like harm reduction, whether it's good or bad or accelerationism or whatever. I don't really care about any of that. Ultimately, if there is a viable alternative, then of course I'm going to back the viable alternative. Viability being the key there, though, and this is where I guess I separate myself from some of the other leftists, maybe even on this panel, where I don't consider the Green Party to have met like a serious metric for success, or the PSL or anything like that. Also, PSL was literally campaigning, sheepdogging harder than me in California for Gavin Newsom. So, you know, it almost felt like leftists were more aggressively supporting Gavin Newsom than the fucking DNC, because they were probably very comfortable, like they knew what the fuck was happening.
Hold up, Q. We got a hype train. I gotta cue the theme. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta cue
Level
the
5
theme.
hype train. Already.
Yep, gotta cue the hype.
Pinche nalgona, no seas huevona. If you juke my shit right, then I'll take you to Madonna. Pinche nalgona, no seas huevona. If you juke my shit right, then I'll take you to Madonna. Take you to my.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, that was.
Hold on. As long as we're talking about third parties, aren't you a firm believer that the movement for People's Party or whatever the fuck it is going to sweep in 2022? I have good intel that they're going to win all the congressional seats that are up for re-election.
So with respect to that, like I never even touched that on purpose. I don't know what the fuck it's about. I know that like Cornel West actually was involved with it, which was, you know, interesting. But look, I guess I believe less in electoralism than some of these other third party people do. I think that without a strong base of support from labor unions and like actual labor militancy, there's never going to ever be any sort of significant change in this country. And I see the Democratic Party as a tool to be able to at least normalize some of this kind of politics in America in a similar way that Bernie Sanders did, and keep organizing as best as you can while simultaneously, I guess, engaging in harm reduction. So that's my approach to it.
Respectfully though, Q, I know y'all having policy discussion, but we got to do the shift change, bro.
All right, let's do the change.
Shift
Wait,
change.
what is that? What's happening
change.
now?
Just wait.
Hasan. Just wait. We're doing the shift change now.
Turn on the music, Cole.
Hasan, you notice anything different, bro?
No. What happened?
Basically, all right. So, and the shift change, right?
Oh God!
And the shift change, the ladies, they wear a little bit more revealing clothes. As you see, my beautiful co-host Nia and Marina, they've switched their clothes up, and it gets a little bit more degenerate in the second half of the show. Because
more degenerate. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about fisting.
Oh God! Do not tell that story.
We're telling the story. He wasn't here for the story.
All right, Hasan. The biggest reason why we invited you on is just so that you could have fun with folks that fuck with you before you all this house shit and all that other shit jumped off. Man, we fuck with you way before that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, for once you should look like you could actually enjoy yourself on the street without worried about being fucked with or no dumb shit, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I don't,
Wait, what is this?
I don't really mind. I'm pretty loud and aggressive on my stream. It's not like, I don't hold back. So it's all good.
No, I got you, son. Like I said, man, like respectfully though, Nia.
What is everyone talking about? Cussy.
What is
pussy? Car pussy. Sorry.
Pussy. What?
Car pussy?
Car pussy?
Car pussy.
Like the cars from Disney's Pixar's The Cars?
Yeah, they're talking about cussy. It's a meme from my community where in the Disney cinematic universe, the existence of car females and male car implies.
Jesus, there's 13,000 people in this bitch.
So
God damn.
Oh yeah, I ended my stream and I hosted you.
Oh, hey, Hasan, much appreciated. Hasan, I'm gonna quote my wife. My wife is she's First Nations and white, and I said, hey babe, we getting that Hasan stimulus. She's like, stimulus? She's like, let me tell you something. Nobody knows what a Turkish man looked like, but everyone know what a black man looked like. This Hasan reparations. I'm like, okay, babe. damn. I'm like, all right. I got you. Sometimes my wife will pop in and shit on me or whatever, but it's good though because we live together. It's fine. But Nia, I believe that there's something you wanted to ask.
Well, I have a question on behalf of my community. It's a serious question.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, Hasan, do you fuck trans women, or would you date a trans woman? I should say.
I have not had sex with a trans woman to my knowledge, but I mean, I wouldn't rule it out.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay.
That's good to hear.
Hey, yo, big shout out to Zephyra, who asked you this question. Zephyra asked you this question
She's
every day, Hasan. Every single fucking day, she asked the same question. I said, look, I'll ask him when he pull up. It's good. You got a lot of fans who wanted to know that answer, bro. That's all.
No, I've talked about this before. I mean, this is like big discourse in the earlier days of Twitch for me. It was always like this was constantly something that came up. I mean, I wouldn't rule anything out, but I haven't. I'm very picky though. I'm very shallow, and so, But if a woman fits the expectations that I have, I admit self-admittedly shallow expectations that I have, then why would I rule out trans women? I don't give a fuck.
That's what's up though, Hasan. We first of all we appreciate you answering the questions, but here's the thing. Since it's the shift change, I guess I should probably make it known. First of all, Hasan, at 900 subscriptions, you know what they're trying to make me do? First of all, Hasan, I headlined out in New York City at DJing, right? So like I'll be DJing for real. I have the label I'm on, House of Feelings. Like I do like the music that you heard, that's me. That's me. Like I be doing something called Juke, Footwork, 160, whatever. So I be doing DJ sets and this and that and the other. But at 900 subscriptions, Hasan, they trying to put your boy in this.
They you didn't voluntarily offer to do.
No,
this.
I did not.
Get to 900.
No, I did not. No,
he's going to love it.
No, it's not going to happen. We are not getting 900 subscriptions, but respectfully speaking, okay, at 1,000 subscriptions, right? At 1,000 subscriptions, okay, Nia here, okay, Nia, respectfully, hold on, I'm gonna scroll all the way down. At 1,000 subs, Nia is going to be doing this, taking.
Okay, you're gonna get banned though. You just watch out.
No, I got you. I was just flashing it, but yeah, they trying to.
You can't. You have 13,000 people in here, and you got a lot of fucking people that hate me that watch me that come on with a raid. You need to be careful with what you show on your stream. I promise. Like, you don't want to
was
get
nothing-
banned.
there was
People.
There was no nudity.
There's
No
no
nudity.
nudity.
Okay,
but
there
it's
wasn't
still-
on that, but I'm just saying, be careful. And also, you know, just that is definitely one of those things that I have to be careful with all the time. Is like, you know, I mean, I have 40,000 people earlier, right, when I was streaming, and that's what I average live through the duration of a 8 to 10 hour stream. And in that group of people, there's at least like 1,000 people that are there specifically for this reason, so that they can catch you slipping and fucking clip it, post it on numerous other subreddits, start controversy where no such controversy would exist.
Hasan, I'm a popular guy on a certain person's subreddit. They talk about me every couple fucking months.
Let's not. No mention of that. I promise.
Why do
It's
people
not
use
worth
the
it.
internet like this? Like, I'm very new to streaming. As in, like, I was just hired to be on this show as a hot girl like a month ago, and this is people spend their whole day watching you to like.
Yeah, people have
ways to get them out of
nothing
here.
better to do for sure. You know, people have nothing better to do. They're fucking deranged.
Like,
They're
have sex?
pathologically
Like-
obsessed.
Don't have sex.
Marina, do you understand what kind of an obstacle that is for a lot of people?
Yeah.
No,
well,
I have
mean,
two
if they did, they would
boyfriends. I
never-
have two boyfriends. I do not
Yeah,
have
you
this
would know nothing about
problem.
that. I know. But you wouldn't, would you? No.
No.
Okay. So
no,
the last,
I think if they got laid one time, they would never do that ever again.
Q Zephyr going off in my DM right now.
oh, get Zeffy in here. Get Zeffy in
Literally
here.
every day, like any
Yo.
post is just like, King, do you love trans women?
I was
Every
gonna
day.
quote- I was
Every
gonna
damn day.
quote her,
Okay.
but
Well,
for
no,
the
we
same
had to
reason
we had to
you
let
gave
people
up.
know what was up at 1,500 subs. So at 1,500 subs, Marina here will be doing a hot tub stream. Right?
Yep.
This is what's up.
From the neck up.
But that's never gonna happen. That is not gonna happen, bro. You guys will never get me in that Catboy suit because we never get 900. It ain't gonna happen. You know, y'all will never emasculate me. You guys emasculated me once when y'all came up here. Hasan.
No, you
say
experienced
something,
gender euphoria is what happened.
That is not
You were
true.
talk-
No,
That is
I
exactly.
didn't. No,
No,
I
your
didn't.
egg
No, I
was
didn't.
hatching.
Y'all got
baby.
no proof.
I mean, it was
Y'all
your
got no
idea.
proof.
Yeah.
No
Your
proof.
egg cracked that
You
day, my
put that
friend.
wig on and you were just like,
That is not true.
Right.
Hasan,
Flipping
Hasan,
it like you've been doing it
we
forever.
all
Yeah,
came
your
in, we all
Beyonce
went to Q
moment.
House. We all went to Q House a month ago, man. You know, respectfully speaking, Hasan, check this out. I went to Q's house in like July, right? And like I went to his crib. I'm like, oh, so you got a PS5 though? Oh, so you were communist with a PS5 though, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, but you got this PS4 you ain't even used. He's like, oh, you want to use it? I'm like, okay, but why you just giving shit to me? You got to get it on my own. You got to get it like, bro. Hasan, I torture this man on a daily basis. Trust me, I be letting him have.
So you're doing what fucking people in my replies do to me, but in person.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
much.
Yeah, like for the last.
Everybody
what,
knows communism is when no PS5.
Oh hell
Kinda fucked up.
yeah! and he didn't even hesitate, Hasan. He was like, "Yeah, sure, take it." Like anything I've ever needed from this man in the last couple years, he's been there for me every step of the way. Right? He's the one that really convinced me to come to Canada. You know, he's the one that said, "Hey, yo, Lydia's the one." I married my wife up here. All that, right? And what's my thanks to him? Fucking with him every fucking day. Every day I be getting on him. Every day I'll be roasting him.
So
am I wrong?
to the point where my wife calls him my side bitch.
I know. Yeah, his
Things
wife
that cause
called
my
me a
jump
side
off.
chick, man. You know, but I prefer jump off. Thank you. Thank you. You know, shout out to your wife, you know, but respectfully, like I said, I did not experience no gender euphoria, y'all full of shit. That never happened. I did one thing.
I didn't see you flip your hair. I didn't see you flip your hair. That I
No.
stated it. Okay.
No,
I
that did not
I didn't
happen.
see you give a little twirl for the camera. I didn't see that.
Okay. Respect it, Hasan. This what he talking about right here. Okay. Y'all ain't getting me in that Catboy suit. This was a one-time thing. Okay. It was a one-time thing. That was one time that shit happened.
The of Mimi was so fantastic.
No, that wasn't sissifying. That was cross-dressing.
I mean, I'm gonna get my booster in a little bit to straight up experience that specification. So.
Sports feminization.
Wait, okay, so let me tell you something. So the reason why I'm like not tense but more serious is because the last time Q and I had a conversation on my broadcast was during when the beginning of the George Floyd protests were happening.
Yeah.
And like we had a stacked deck of like very serious black socialists that were talking about like to a, you know how Twitch is a very white audience for the most part, but it was like we're talking about like pan-African nationalism and shit like that. I feel like, so that's why I thought this was going to be like that as well.
Oh shit!
Hell no.
That's why I came on this.
no.
That's why I came on this broadcast like thinking, oh, we're gonna have like, you know, a serious discussion.
No. Okay,
He didn't tell me anything. He's not telling me anything at all.
We don't.
I should have clarified. Okay,
Yeah.
so no, the nighttime stream, log off already. This is just like non-serious matters. It's the culture.tv that we do the serious political discussions and whatnot. They literally started this stream because Cole's like, "Hey man, you need to stop being all political all the fucking time."
Yeah.
You know?
I literally tell your ass to get the fuck off Twitter. That's why it's called log off. Because I'll be telling you every day, nigga, get the fuck off that damn app.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I should have clarified that for you. But actually, I did want to give you props on one thing though, which was that I saw a little while back people got very upset about your take on the Uyghur genocide. That apparently China is they've killed what is it? What are they up to? Like 6 million, 10 million, a trillion people? I don't know. We may never know the number of untold lives lost at the expense of the Uyghur genocide.
Wait, who got mad at me? Are you talking about you? You got mad at me?
I didn't say. No. I didn't get mad. I said I'm giving you props because people got mad at you for actually calling it out. That it's bullshit and it's Cantor's a fucking op.
I mean, look, I don't think it's bullshit in the sense that like I think that they absolutely cracked the fuck down on Xinjiang, the Uyghur Muslims there for sure, undeniably cracked down on them.
Most people will agree. Yes, that did happen.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think what ended this discussion, at least for me, for sure, was Western media obviously is incredibly aggressive towards China. Like the New York Times did a fucking video on the concept of a museum in China and how they were whitewashing their history. And I was like, have you been to a fucking museum? Like, that's just how museums work in America as well. Right. And anytime like China does anything that is similar to what Western capitalist nations do, it's all of a sudden seen as like, major news story or just another way to do some, anti-Chinese agitprop in mainstream news. So, but what ended this conversation for me was when the Associated Press literally fucking said the camps have closed down or the re-education centers have closed down and there's no more, like, they have, I guess, successfully successfully fucking dealt with the issue or whatever. But once the Associated Press says there's no re-education centers or anything like that, it's a wrap. Like you can't continue. I don't even know why the fuck they even came out with that coverage. But once it's at that point when it's like Western news is even pointing this out, then
Yeah, the problem was, and I've been saying this for like I got called a genocide denier. I got called all kinds of shit for this, but I was pointing this out since last year, which is that the number that people began with, as far as how many Uyghur people were detained in these quote unquote re-education camps, detention facilities.
For the record, I do believe that they were re-education facilities 100%. Like
they out and out admitted there was vocational education facilities. That was never in question. Like they actually brought people on tours. They brought journalists on tours at these facilities. And you know what happened? You know what the facilities were like? People would get up in the morning. They would go there. They would do training until about noon. Then they would go home for lunch. Then they would voluntarily come back early in the afternoon and finish at about 3:00, and then they could go home after that. You know what that sounds like? Fucking school. Like,
yeah, I mean,
but I mean, if it's targeted,
listen, I think that's a little bit more positive of a spin on otherwise a hegemonic power on the planet. Like, I'm not an anarchist. Okay, I don't think that like all powers, no matter what, are bad and all of these countries should be abolished or anything like that. I understand that violence is at the heart of political movements no matter what, and I think that that is just what a big country is going to do no matter what. So I frame it around the same kind of criticisms that I have for all different kinds of countries, even if it's not done to the same degree. I still don't think that it's like mass surveillance, round the clock surveillance.
I think that there was preemptive detention. I think there was mass surveillance, but what they didn't do was make the differentiation, because the original group of people that reported on it was the China Human Rights Defenders, which is sort of like an offshoot from Radio Free Asia. It's one of those NED funded cutouts, and they made an estimate of. Jesus Christ, Zeffy, could you wait just a minute?
My nigga, to be fair, it is a shift change that you brought this up, bro.
Okay.
It is a shift change.
I was trying to get at this before the shift change, but I promise this will be the last serious thing we're talking about. But,
yeah.
So,
I ain't trying to learn, my nigga.
China Human Rights Defenders made a.
Chelsea.
What's up, Chelsea? How you doing?
Chelsea, what's up with you? I was just talking. Yeah, shout out Chelsea, man. I was talking to him last night.
Just FYI, Chelsea, I gotta hit you up like early next week. We got some stuff to talk about.
Bring her right here. Bring her right here.
Chelsea, if you want to come through, I mean,
yeah, because Hasan,
you're always welcome here.
Hold on, Hasan. Let me ask this one question. Hasan, can you come fuck with us next month?
What do you mean?
Come back on here next month when you got when you're not getting a damn booster appointment.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we have to talk about pan-Mediterranean unity.
I know. I know. Hey, Hasan, I'm gonna put my Twitter ad in the private chat so you can follow me again. Since you ain't followed me in a couple years since I lost that account. Here we go.
No, but okay. So what I was trying to say was that.
All right, there you go, Hasan. Hit me up.
The original estimate of 660,000 people detained came from China Human Rights Defenders, but the way that they actually arrived at that number was by going to different villages in the Xinjiang region and asking people, "Hey, has there been people that have disappeared from your village?" And people would be like, "Yes." Well, how many people do you estimate are disappeared from your village? I don't know, probably about 400, 500. Now, I don't know about you. I don't even know fucking 400 people IRL. I don't know. So there's no way that somebody could knock on my door like, "Hey, Q, have you noticed that people have been missing from your neighborhood?" Yeah. Well, how many would you estimate are missing? Motherfucker, do you think I know everybody? Like, I have no idea. But people would say, 400, 500 people missing. And they would extrapolate that and say, okay, well, based on the fact that there's 8,000 people in this village, then X amount of percentage of people have disappeared. They then extrapolated that to the entire region to say, okay, well, based on this number, based on this sloppy methodology that wouldn't even pass like a basic stats class, based on this methodology, we estimate that 660,000 people have been moved into preemptive detention of some kind. But they also made the point of differentiating between people that were in quote unquote concentration camps and people that were in re-education, many of which were people that ended up moving out to other provinces to go.
In other words, niggas was lying, Q. Niggas was lying. That's
all I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. Please, okay. Q. You my brother. I love you, but come on.
All right. I'm done. I promise.
Come on. Chelsea,
okay.
I sent you a link to the stream, Chelsea. If you want to jump on, I gave you a link in your DM, Chelsea. Right, sorry, so, I didn't want to have to do that to you, but my brother, the shift change just happened.
Okay, are we gonna introduce him? Are you introducing him to Kevin Samuels or what?
Yes. Okay.
I want to get his opinion on modern women.
So would I.
On what? Modern women?
Yes, modern women.
WEM.
Okay, what are we looking at?
God. Well, here's one, are men intimidated by modern women? And second, what constitutes a high value man? And why do modern women believe that they deserve a high value man? That's my question.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay. All right. I see where this is going.
That's what's up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. You haven't heard about Kevin Samuels?
No. This seems like a treat. I just did a cursory Google. Like, it just looks like everything is a target-rich environment.
Okay. Oh, no. Kevin Samuels is like a content god. I unironically like the dude now. He is probably one of the... generates some of the funniest discussions that I ever see on social media. It's total fucking chaos. It's amazing.
I can't believe Hasan thought this was going to be some serious socialist shit.
I should have given him a heads up.
Don't get me wrong. Socialist. Don't get me wrong, Hasan. Marina here and I were at the same Plantier protest. Okay, and I saw Marina pull up on somebody who was trying to get in their face and all that shit. Like, all of us here have put in real work, So it ain't that. It's just like, I'm gonna keep it real, Hasan. Too many leftists be on some uptype shit. You know?
No,
Even
I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all. No, Kevin
Yeah.
Samuels is right up my alley.
Yeah.
This is exactly the kind of shit I look at
Hold
on a
on, so
daily
remember when
basis.
you asked Michael about dry jacking, my nigga, and it got all awkward and shit?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
this is the space to learn about like using men like Muppets. Like this is
yeah.
hot, wet, and sloppy.
Yeah. Before Hasan goes, make sure you tell the fisting story. That shit was insane.
Oh my god.
I need to hear that
What?
again.
Yeah, Q has to hear it too.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What is the fisting story? Okay,
So-
what are we doing?
what are we doing? What do we want to do? We want to watch Kevin Samuels, or do we want to hear about the fisting story?
I mean, I want to hear both.
Okay, let's sorry.
Well, which
Cole,
do you
one
want
are we beginning
first?
with? You can
Whichever.
let's do
listen. I don't know
the
what's going on
fisting-
with the fisting story. However you feel comfortable, discussing these matters in what direction you want to
Okay,
go.
I'm just gonna tell the
about it.
fisting
Go ahead
story.
with the story first.
So,
Okay.
I had this coworker when I was a caregiver, and she she's this like beautiful lesbian, had these like kitchen table tattoos, had hella piercings and stuff, right? The bright pink hair. And I'm like, okay, she's gonna be my best friend while I'm working here. And I always like to get my nails done. And she pulls me aside and she's like, I'd love to have you come hang out. I feel like you would be a great time at these parties, but like I'm going to need you to get your nails like trimmed a little bit, and you're going to have to stop wearing all your rings if you want to like hang with us. And I'm like, okay, like what's going on? Like what's happening? So this was back in like 2016, 2017 when like Backpages and Craigslist Personals was still like up and running. And she and her twin sister and their gay best friend, and I guess sometimes their mom, and other people that were living in this neighborhood that they all like grew weed in, would come over in the middle of the night, and these guys would pay them to be fisted in like a ring in the living room. Like it was like an entire like little show. And yeah, she was just telling me all about how like, it's really fun when you can get two people into a guy at the same time, get a little stretch, make a high five. What was the other great one?
You would fist people and then you would high five them, or you would high five each
You would
other.
high five each other in their butt. Like you would get
What
two at a
the
time.
Fuck,
Yeah.
2 hands?
Yeah.
Double fist.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
like this is like
crazy.
real like bumpkin like gay people degenerate shit. Like in Watsonville, like outside of Santa Cruz, if you've ever been up there, it's just like
No, but I
how did you
respect it.
generate enough distance between your hands to bring them together? Is my question. Would they not have
Dude,
already been pressed together?
I
So,
don't know.
hold on,
but,
Marina. The
like,
equivalent, like, hold on, Hasan. You've been to like Lancaster, Banning, Beaumont.
No.
That's like the equivalent of when she went to
Vacaville.
Watsonville. Because you're in Southern California, so like Lancaster, Beaumont, Banning, Cathedral City. That's the equivalent to like Watsonville, Hollister, them places.
I'm sorry.
I live in West Hollywood, but I don't know what they're doing out
okay.
here. I don't know if they're doing fisting.
They're probably
circles.
doing that.
But
They probably are, but
I was to say this is just bringing a whole new meaning to the phrase "make that ass clap." Like,
Yeah.
No, Ray, why you do
that's
that?
a lot.
Yeah, so that's the fisting story. Q, I knew you would love it.
Yeah.
You should have seen Cole's face when I told it the other night. He looked like he was legitimately devastated.
I mean, it was. I mean, listen, Hasan. Every night I make sure to embarrass Q every time he come on here. Like this used to be a channel for like pro-black book club reading, reason why, like real shit, right? I took over this channel, Hasan. I made it about Pogs, Kodak Black, and bitches, man. That's what's going on.
This is a channel for sex workers. Like
yeah.
like our most recurring or like frequent reoccurring guest is a sex worker. Like we're just this is a channel for degenerates.
Oh hell yeah. Marina got an OnlyFans. That shit is popping. I mean,
That's the other thing too. Is we got to get Marina's OnlyFans popping.
I mean, yeah.
Drop the link.
Yeah.
Drop the link, Marina.
Yeah.
All right, so before I leave, because I gotta go soon to get boosted up. You guys want to show me Kevin Samuels?
Yeah. Hang on a second. This is the interview that put me up on Kevin Samuels. The average at best interview.
Q, respectfully, Chelsea says she gonna get dressed first, and then she rolling through.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome.
Honey.
Yeah, Chelsea Manning gonna come through.
All right, hang on one second.
All right, Hasan, fuck with us next month, man. Fuck with us next month. All right.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Dang.
Oh, I know, but this is my first time catching it on live. Normally I'm asleep. And
You have a job?
I do. I own a business.
Okay, so I do too.
And I do have a question.
But I have a business. And if you wanted my advice, you could always book a session if you can't catch us at the show live.
I'm definitely, I was trying to go online earlier.
But all you have to do, man, but see, what kind of business do you own?
I own a pet grooming, doggy daycare, and indoor dog
so what you're basically trying to do is I have a disagreement day, and you basically came in and said, damn your topic. I want to ask you what I want to ask you. And that's,
oh my God.
You are more than welcome to go on my website and purchase your time to talk with me one-on-one. Because what you're trying to do is rather rude, but I will go ahead and do it because I'm going to use this as a teaching lesson. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 35.
35 years old. 35 years old and you're a business owner.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And what's your question?
My issue is, I want to know at what point when I'm just meeting a guy, do I tell him that I'm a business owner? Because my problem is that when I try to date down and the conversation comes up to where I own a business,
what is
the
he
guy's
doing?
either like,
he's just
hey,
like looking at his
join in on you on that business, or can I put some money and be a business partner? And
at the time, he was not that technically
I'm not
adept,
looking
so
for
he's
that.
just looking at his
I honestly,
hold on. I need to be clear on this subject. Where are you at?
North Carolina.
And you're saying when to tell somebody you own a business?
Because I find when I date down, guys.
He's a hating ass nigga. Don't got nothing to do with nothing.
It's illegal for women to own businesses
I'm learning
in North
that
Carolina.
maybe I need a high value man because that's what.
First off, ma'am, I really don't understand. What kind of man are you talking about? Because owning a business is no different than having a job, in my opinion. And I'm not getting what you're saying. When should you? I'm not understanding why this is an issue. If you're, what kind of men are you? What kind of men are you dating?
I try to give guys that not a chance.
You try to do what?
I try to give guys that's not on my level a chance.
Why? What do you mean on your level? What does that mean?
That's making 6 figures or more.
But I don't okay. You try to give guys who are not on your level a chance. Why?
And because I honestly want a 6-figure guy. Is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and net it out for you. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The guys you want aren't asking you out.
Well, I haven't been putting myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Those are like guys I met online.
Right. So again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this.
Wait,
you
what
go
the fuck?
And deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern. The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level? That's the real question. Well, the first thing, well, first of all, I would tell you what I said in here automatically is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish. It's like, yes, ma'am. It's like I want what I want. I don't say things for no reason. That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title, and you said, "Damn your show title! I want to talk to you."
How many people watch him?
You could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me, but you wanted what you wanted, how you wanted.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't.
No, and I'm using this as lesson. That's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men. That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna use this.
Oh my God.
When was the last time you had a relationship?
Like the end of last year around December.
Hasan, check the private chat right quick.
A year.
A year. And was that man? Did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay. And how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making six figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay. Why do you need a man making six figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date, it's not working out.
Like
what does it have to do with money?
Wait, why do women even call into this
Because
dude's show?
I feel like
I gotta understand.
That is
I
the
need
question.
a guy that I can respect and admire. And
Wait, can you pause for a second?
Ambition, and I want a.
Okay, serious question though. Like, let's say there's like 10 women somehow that was watching this dude, right?
Right.
After that, how are they still there? And they're still like, yeah, I need to get advice from this guy. Like, that's the guy I need to get advice from.
I don't know. Is the problem?
They be torturing themselves with this dude, man.
It's like he's not going to change. There's nothing about his approach or his attitude that has changed since this is a video that caused him to blow up on social media. Nothing about it. If anything, he's only gotten worse. But they still call in. I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense. She's like pretty. She's 35. She owns her own business. Like,
yeah,
she got a lot going for her. I don't understand why she's calling this dude for advice.
Because,
I don't know. I mean, he's great though. I mean, he's definitely got a style.
It's actually gotten, I would say, like more flamboyant is not exactly the word. He's more Kevin Samuels than he was Kevin Samuels during.
He's definitely is it dandy lad? Is that the word? Fancy lad? No.
I guess you could say like dandy, you know.
Yeah, he's like very well dressed.
He obviously. I mean, it's definitely a type. And that was the other thing too. Apparently, once we got 1,000 subs, I gotta come to the stream dressed as Kevin Samuels.
My nigga, we are never getting there.
gotta
That
get
means
the
I'm in the
characters,
Cowboy
too.
suit. No,
We gotta see this through. We gotta see this through though.
We're never getting 1,000 subs, bro.
I don't know. What does he like market himself as to get people to call in?
I find myself, encourage.
He's a style consultant and a relationship coach.
But this is disagreement day, so he wanted to create disagreement. I guess that's why he's ripping into her.
Well, I mean, he's like this all the time. That's the thing. He's ripping into her because she wanted advice, whereas what he was looking for was people that disagreed with the kind of advice that he was giving. So he, on the one hand, he's like shaming her for calling it on the wrong day. And on the other hand, I think in some way he is earnestly trying to give her advice, but he's unable to do it because he's Kevin Samuels. I'm going to skip forward just a little bit because it actually gets so much worse from here.
And
it gets worse.
I don't want to deal with women who are
brain with it and, more in depth.
Do you know any men who make six figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make six figures or more?
Unrelated to? Yeah.
Men that you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want them. Ma'am, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know
Hi.
what you want.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Sorry.
Chelsea, I'm sorry to put you through this, but we gotta see this through.
But hold on, Q. Before you press play, I have a message,
going.
Hasan. I have a message from Violet Valentine who says you can hit anytime you wish.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, we got all the ladies simping for Hasan in the chat. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Hey.
Violet, I regret introducing you to this stream.
Hey man,
But
introducing her to me was the mistake.
That was a huge mistake. I should have never told you about my thirst traps. All right.
And saying six figures is just something that you get taken from out there, but I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. But what do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married, children, what?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not enough in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's
Oh,
not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take this down, ma'am. Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options. And typically they don't deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men who this doesn't sound appealing. The kind of money we're talking about.
Now it's disagreement day.
You understand what I'm saying?
Disagreement day now.
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men, and you said once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want, and you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
What the fuck?
But I have been working on myself this year and booking your.
Okay, ma'am, but okay, 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners, who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like.
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, who's younger and easier to get on his program?
It actually gets worse.
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for Black women. They will even. Should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring. I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But and are you thinking?
I feel like he's hypnotizing me with whatever the fuck is on the left side of the corner.
The perpetual motion machine. I know.
He just has like, I know.
I'm sorry. What
did whatever that fucking thing is like?
No, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life has proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Yo,
what's his solution?
Did you hear what I'm saying? Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so what?
Go ahead.
This is a foul nigga right here. This is a foul nigga, straight up.
He wants her to abort his son at 13 years
I get
old.
what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick. That's another one of you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use
Don't
sex.
answer that. Don't answer
Would I rate
that.
myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up,
It's just
5, but
your
when
face.
I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Don't answer that.
So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So,
Did you, I mean, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women. Off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But you're, ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am,
Be younger?
looking at best.
What's the advice?
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay. Average looking women. Average looking woman who's older.
She's on her phone.
Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son. Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy.
Oh my god.
This gets worse every time I say something. And
Well,
now
it's not
you're
even
asking
average
for a
looking. That's
man
like
who's in the top
bullshit.
10% of men. You don't qualify for one. And you're making, I mean, I don't want to have to go there. But when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, man. You can feel this what you want to. But women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
What the fuck?
Ma'am?
And that's the reality. Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids.
What? Where does personality
you're
factor
average.
into this? Like at any point?
Absolutely not.
Ma'am, you don't qualify for the platinum card.
I'm sorry. I know this old bitch.
That's
with
the way he's telling her.
This old bitch with the worst lighting I've ever seen in my life, who can't figure out how to work fucking Zoom, doesn't have shit to say to somebody else. Like,
Okay, chill with the lighting. That's actually, he's doing bisexual lighting a little bit there. You know,
I
he's
know.
just,
I feel like this is bisexual erasure you're engaging in
I have
right now,
bisexual
Rayyvana.
It's
No,
the sexual motion
can't see
machine that
his
gets
face.
me.
no,
It should be noted
Kevin's got the
too.
lighting on
So
lock for sure.
mesmerizing.
If anything, that's like the only thing that's going for him. He's got a cool suit for sure, you know, and he's got the hypno machine, whatever the fuck that is, on the left side that's like constantly moving. You know, those are there's some, I guess that's the only thing though. That's the only redeeming quality of this entire thing.
No,
I don't know how he
to-
takes himself so. I don't understand how people can take themselves so fucking
Do you
seriously.
understand what kind of chaos this man has caused in my community, Hasan? You understand
Wait,
how
why?
he's riven us in two?
And
We
I'll
will
give
never
it
be
to
free.
him. He like later on his set gets much better dressed and it's much better lit and everything. So this is just
Yeah, this is like the early days. He actually
this isn't
does
even
get
him at
better
his
at-
full power.
Oh
This
wow!
is-
Well, I
this
gotta
time's
check
up.
this. I gotta check this dude out now.
what
Oh,
was
no,
his
no,
advice
and see
for
what it's
her?
about.
Hassan,
I can't.
it's
But
good,
these are
it's
but
good
these
you
are the
finally
things I
came.
can't look on my own because it's like I'm fascinated by stuff like this. I mean,
you need a black person on stream with you to watch this.
I know. I was gonna say,
yeah,
Hasan,
exactly.
you finally
No,
came
that's
to
not
the
even a
show.
joke.
You finally came to the show, fucking with some real niggas, man. I respect it. That's why you coming
I
back.
had,
That's why you
I
coming
did.
back.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but I had Peggy JPEG Mafia on recently,
Yes,
and I showed him the General Muck Muck video. Like that's normally things that I can't look at myself on stream. I mean, I look at it on my own time, but it's like not something I can look at because I feel like my audience is too white. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Kevin Samuels is. I feel like it would be irresponsible.
Hasan, our audience is of color, my nigga. Like I said,
you're only allowed to
come
consume
through.
Kevin Samuels when you come on this.
Yeah, Hasan, you got to come through once a month and check in with your boy. Check in with some real niggas once a month. You good, Hasan? You good? Because if you didn't come through tonight, I was gonna be like, you know what? Hasan is transphobic and racist, bro. He didn't come to
Hey man, you would not be the first person to say that on the internet.
Every time that I message Hasan and I don't hear back from him, I'm like, hey, but I know if I was a big titty white girl, you respond to me immediately.
I mean,
he's right.
It's big facts, but like I said, Hasan, I just wanted you when I seen the way you reacted to when I was talking to Mike. I'm like, yo, Hasan need to know that we fucking with him. Hasan need to come joke around and fuck with some real ones that was with you way before the house shit, way before he was on Fox News. We was already rocking with you, man. So, like I said, we look forward to seeing you next month when you're not getting a booster.
Cole, why are you talking to him like he's leaving right now? We got to get through this, bro.
No. I actually do gotta run. He's right.
Oh, you do got to skedaddle? All right.
Yeah.
Hold on, Hasan. You gotta follow me before you bounce, bro. You gotta follow me in this on this new account, okay? Because you followed me in the old one, but I got banned, bro. Follow me on the new one.
All right. I'll follow you on your new account as well. Okay.
You saw the private chat?
I did, yeah. Thank you.
I just wanted to throw that to let you know that, man.
Also, Hasan, if you ever want to make a triumphant return to TYT, I host a game show every Thursday called Fake News.
That game show
You're
is
more than
lit.
welcome to come on.
Fuck with her game show, man. Fuck with it.
All right. I'll try to do that. If it's during the day, it's really hard. At night, it's even hard. I normally stream, like I'd be streaming right now. But I wanted to. Q's been asking me to come on for a while. Q's been asking me to come on for a while, so I was like, I owed it to him for sure. So
I appreciate it.
No problem.
And we can have serious political discussion another time.
Not on this show.
Not on this show. But other than that time, we definitely
not on this show, Hasan. We already showed you the vibe on this show. It's not like that, man.
You can do it. You can have serious political discussion. I'm just gonna be dancing in the back, just like. Did anyone see the video? It was like, this is what a David Lynch film looks like. It's just like the chick dancing in the back.
Oh
like,
yeah.
That's gonna be me.
I fucked with that heavy.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for having me on, guys.
No problem. We'll see you next
month. Bye, Chelsea.
We'll see you next month.
All right. Bye, guys.
Peace.